Mick Mars has dropped a brand new video, and we're going to check it out right after this. Welcome to Eric's React and Review. Music, comic books, movie trailers, toys, and more. Please hit subscribe. Yeah, hit subscribe. Give me a hell yeah. Give me a hell yeah. No, not a woo. Yeah. Oh, I gotta work the board better. Hey, Mick Mars dropped a new video just about maybe like an hour ago, man. He's been on a roll with these new songs coming out on his new album coming out February 23rd, the same day that Ace Frehley's dropping his album. I think I might do a double reaction, or actually a double album review. Might have even a guest on that one. Yeah, Mick Mars is dropping a new album on February 23rd. It's called The Other Side of Mars. Such a perfect title. I love the album cover. He's got the freaking tattoo. I wonder if those are real tattoos or are they. Oh, let me look. Okay. Yeah, they're real. Hey, Mick, did those hurt? He probably gets asked all the time. Does that hurt on your knuckles? I don't have any tattoos. I've been in the music business. I've been in a crazy band, Will-O-Wisp, total gothic metal. Used to cut myself up on stage, throw octopus out to the crowd. Heavy makeup, all that stuff back in the 90s, 2000s in Hollywood. But I've yet to get a tattoo. No tattoos. 55 years old, no tattoos. Had my nose pierced. Stopped piercing it just because I could get knocked out and messed up. Eyebrow pierced, but I never wear anything in it. Ears are pierced, but never wear anything. Not just because I don't want to. It's just maybe I'm just too lazy. I don't know. Too lazy. You can put on sunglasses and a beanie and cool wristband, but you can't put on a nose earring, a nose ring. I was about to say nose earring. That's an oxymoron. Anyway, we're going to check out Mick Mars' new video. He dropped a new video called Undone. And like I said, he's been on a roll. His last video, Right Side of Wrong, that actually made if you watch my last couple episodes of the Metal Block, the first one where I did the top 23 records of top 20 records of 2023. And then I also included the top five singles that came out in 2023 that are going to be on albums coming out in 2024. That was confusing. Anyway, so Mick Mars made number 3 on that. Bruce Dickinson was number 2, and Sebastian Bach knocked them all out with number 1 with his "What Do I Got to Lose" video, which is just phenomenal. Check that out. Anyway, so I'm happy for Mick Mars. Guess what? Also last night, which I wish they would air this. Here's my big beef with the Metal Hall of Fame. They could probably be better than the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's been failing us year after year in the past 10, 15 years or whatever, maybe 10 years or whatever, as far as including like real rock acts and just, whereas the Metal Hall of Fame, I think one time I saw one that was aired on Amazon Prime and the production was kind of, cheesy looking, and then last year's was good, but I only got to see it on YouTube from a YouTube fan cam or whatever. This one happened yesterday, 2024, and Mick Mars was inducted along with Eddie Trunk, Sebastian Bach, Carlos Cavazo. Man, so I would love to see that, but I think the Metal Hall of Fame needs to up their game when it comes to production, streaming it, like maybe do a live stream, because the tickets were $45 to get in. But it would have been nice if they would have did like maybe $20 to watch the live stream version of it, or a pay-per-view or something. Or will it, is it going to air, like release some kind of information on whether it's going to air later on either Prime or maybe that Access TV or Reels or something. I'm just hoping that eventually they get that dialed in to where the Metal Hall of Fame becomes just as relevant or even more relevant than the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I know it's fairly new. It's probably only been around for like maybe 10 years, maybe less, who knows. But yeah, like, last year Twisted Sister was nominated. So congrats to Mick Mars. He deserves it. He deserves everything that he's getting now, all this good stuff. His fan base is rallying behind him with this whole stuff going through Motley Crue. I heard he won one of the lawsuits. I'm not sure which one it was. I think there's multiple ones going on, but he did win one of them, apparently, against his former bandmates. And so he's living life. And I was watching some interviews with him recently. He's kind of uncomfortable to listen to talking, because he's just kind of, he's old and okay, let's see, Biden or Mick Mars for president, as far as when it goes to speech. Mick Mars is definitely speaks way better. Anyway, but other than that, like, I love his enthusiasm. He's excited about this album. He's so appreciative of the fans that are behind him and that are excited about the music. And like I said, every song so far has been good. He's got Jacob Bunton on vocals, and yeah, so it's just really good stuff. He's also got another vocalist, I guess, on the album, a guy named Brian Gamboa, which I never heard of. Probably some of you might have. Anyway, let's get into this. Let's check out the new video. It's called Undone, okay? And then when we get into it, we'll see what we think about it afterwards. I haven't even seen it yet. Haven't seen a clip or nothing. No, I don't even know what it's going to sound like. I heard the song is really good. Mick Mars raved on it. Said it was one of his favorites to work on the album. So let's check it out. This is Mick Mars, Undone. Like, all of his videos are started out like this, like kind of black and white, creepy looking. So I love the vibe already. Check him out.
Thoughts drowning in my head, the harsh regrets of all that I had broken. Frail hearts lay torn apart, shattered by the words we left unspoken.
Kind of a Slipknot vibe.
The pain is flowing through my veins like a knife right through my soul. I fall to the darkness, gone by the choice I made. Damned by your distant love that never fades away. I beg for forgiveness, pray to the rising sun. Grasping for one last breath, I slowly start to go under. The emptiness creeps up inside, drowning out the love that we once tasted. Despite the hurt, I tell myself that everything we shared was never wasted. The pain is flowing through my veins like a knife right through my soul. I fall to the darkness, gone by the choice I made. Damned by your distant love that never fades away. I beg for forgiveness, pray to the rising sun. Grasping for one last breath, I slowly start to go under.
Come on, Nick, give us a solo. Give us a solo on this one. A good one, a long one.
Ravaged from the winter cold, frozen in the night, breathing in the sorrow of goodbye. I fall to the darkness, gone by the choice I made. Damned by your distant love that never fades away. I beg for forgiveness, pray to the rising sun. Grasping for
like he's on that Disneyland ride, where you go through the space, or what they called something mountain. Yeah. What'd you think? I liked it. Like I said in the beginning, it kind of reminded me of the verse when the verse first kicked in. It sort of reminded me of like a Slipknot song. When Slipknot gets slow and mellow, and Corey Taylor sings actually without growling, but he just sings normal. Um, yeah, I like it. Guitar solo wise, I was joking around like, yeah, come on, give us a big guitar solo, but I like it. I like those melodic, it fit the song, it doesn't have to go crazy, but he's got good tone. One thing about Mick Mars though, with these songs so far, it's just really good verses. Really, the verse melodies are good, along with the hooky choruses. This is going to be a record that I think you're just going to want to put on and just have some good, just jam it, and it takes you back to when that was what a real rock and metal record should sound like, where every song is just got that powerful verse and chorus, and just nothing, not trying to invent any new wheels or trying to do any strange time signatures or crazy riffs or anything like that. Just straight up good songs. Again, a lot of people are expecting this to be like a bluesy album with slide guitar and all that stuff, and he surprised us by not having it like that, which is really cool. And yeah, so I really liked it, and it's just gonna okay. So, how many more singles will you think he'll release before the album comes out? So it's like not even, let's see, February 23rd. What is it? It's about a month away. So this might be the last single before the album comes out. Bands have been doing that a lot. Like they'll release practically the whole album by the time the album comes out, and then when the album comes out, it just kind of dies out after a while because I think everyone already heard most of the album. I think what they need to do is just do one single about a month before the album comes out, and then release singles as after the album's out to keep the album sort of going, and the momentum or whatever. Because I think what happens, a lot of these bands will release 5 singles 8 months before the record comes out, 5 to 6 singles, and then the album comes out, and then people kind of forget when the album was released because they thought it was released back when the singles came out, and it's just sort of might peak in the charts one week, and then next thing you know, it's gone. So me personally, I think that's how they should be doing it. But other than that, I'm really glad. This is a good song. Songwriting wise, it's really good. And let's see who's on the. I thought I saw a video where Mick Mars posted, before this video came out. I think it was yesterday. It was like kind of like a countdown to this video, and I think it was saying something about. I didn't get to watch it yet, but it's something about there was a demo version of this with John Corabi vocals. So that sounded to me like it could be Jacob. It doesn't say who's singing on what song when I'm looking on Wikipedia. The source of rock news, Wikipedia. Just kidding. A friend, the guy Almost Human, Ralph, Dr. Fuck, if y'all know him, like we were goofing on this one guy that gets all of his music news from Wikipedia, and he got some shit wrong, and we were calling him out on it, or Ralph was actually, and then I went on and called him out on it as well. That Kicking Harold guy or whatever, but anyway. Yeah, but this is correct. I know Wikipedia is correct when they at least post the record information, like the song titles and all that stuff like that. There's no news on this one. So anyway, so you got Mick Mars on guitar, obviously, Jacob Bunton on lead vocals, Chris Collier on bass, and he also does the mixing and engineering. Ray Luzier on drums, and then another singer, Brian Gamboa, on lead vocals. Oh, I guess okay, so Brian Gamboa sings on tracks 4 and 8. Oh, so this is Brian Gamboa on vocals. Okay. Because I didn't think he did sound too much like the Bunton guy, but I noticed it did sound kind of different. That's why I was wondering, maybe this is John Corabi, because Mick Mars was originally working with John Corabi on his album 10 years ago. So this is Brian singing, and sounds good. I know a lot of people compare the new Mick Mars music to 6 a.m. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I never really got into 6 a.m. Not because it's bad. I just never really listened to a whole lot of it. To me, 6 a.m. always kind of sounded like kind of corporate metal. Like it's just like, you got all these like all stars together and just sort of like too clean of production. The songs are just super structured around what the record label wants you to play and stuff like that. So I don't really get that vibe from Mick Mars' music. It's good. But some people joke like, oh, maybe he's like stole all of Nikki Sixx's old stuff that he doesn't use for 6 a.m. or something. It's like, no, he's been working on this shit himself. And Mick Mars is being sincere when he said that this is stuff that he has worked on. He's worked it over. He's redone this, redone that, and it's very personal to him. He just wants to show that he wants to show everyone the other side of Mars, and this is what he's doing. So whether you love it or hate it, it's not going to change how good it is, because it is really damn good. You could hate it, it's still going to be good to someone else. All right, everyone, I got to get to work. I did this real quick before I had to go to work. I was like, you know what? Mick Mars has dropped the video. Let me do a reaction video real fast. All right, so and I'm not going to go to work like this, of course. I wish I could. Actually, I probably could. I don't know if my clients would take me serious, though, if I did. They'd be, what? You worship the devil? No, I'm a rock and roll rebel. All right, so be kind to yourself. Be kind to everyone else. Because if you're not good to yourself, you're no good to anyone else. So horns up and peace out. Hey, where's the hell's the stop button on this thing? Call 911. Call 911.